Give me just 1 second to post our thingamajig today. Okay, so there we are. We still have the worst, and I do mean worst, tripod ever known to man, but I just twisted a thing. That's so bad. All right. Are we going to stay? Maybe. All right, good enough as long as I don't touch anything. Hi, welcome to the Bear Den. Thank you all for joining us today. It is Friday, as I was informed, June 5th, and we are at about 80 degrees here in Western New York today. So it's really nice to see all of you. I hope everyone's having a great day. Hello, Adit. How are you? Today it is World Environment Day, so take some time to give some thought to the environment. We in the States have Earth Day on, I think it's April 22nd, give or take. So today is World Environment Day. Today is also National Hot Air Balloon Oh, guys, my words today. Today is also National Hot Air Balloon Day, hence our question. It's National Sausage Roll Day. A lot of food today. Sausage roll, veggie burger, donut, moonshine, gingerbread, fish and chips for my friends in the UK, ketchup, and it's also National Start Over Day. So if you have a project that isn't going quite well, feel free to start it over today. We don't have too much going on today over here at the Bear Den. The cat is sitting in front of me and we're just watching some YouTube videos. Oh, nice. CS Haps. Welcome in. Nice to meet you today. Did you enjoy it? Oh, I knew it was going to do that. I have always wanted to do it, and I have not. Hello, Aslam. How are you? It's actually 7:30 at night here where I am in Western New York in the United States. So, but good morning to you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, honey, you'll get over it. Don't you worry. But I bring a parachute. It's the best part. Oh, goodness. There is about 2 hours away from here. There's a state park called Letchworth State Park, and they have a hot air balloon festival. And I think to go on a ride in it, it was about $275 a piece, maybe. Hello, Mason. I said that weird. Hello, Mason or Caridina. Good God. My words. And welcome in from Turkey. I hope you're having a fabulous morning over there. I do believe it's morning. Maybe early afternoon. Anyway, it's early evening where I am. Right. So hang out on here for about an hour and just chat with whoever owns in and talk about the various national days it is or so on. So today is Ketchup Day. Thank you, Ann Todd. I hope for you as well. Welcome in. Nice to meet you. I actually am an oddball. I do not like ketchup at all. It's not a condiment I use very much of. So I will not be putting it on my sausage rolls, veggie burgers, or fish and chips, which it's also those days today. In meatloaf and stuff, I use steak sauce or I use barbecue sauce. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Boquito. I'm doing good, Aunt Todd. I hope you are. And welcome back in, Boquito. It's nice to see you in here again today. Unfortunately, a little girl in one of the towns near me, 11 years old, died by suicide this week, and that's very sad. So young. And just unfortunate, the struggles young people face today. But it's gingerbread day as well. I've only ever attempted to make gingerbread one time from scratch. I did it, but I let the molasses simmer a little bit too long, so it was not perfect. But so for next time, I know to let it simmer a little bit less. Moonshine. What do I know about moonshine? Well, some of it I can't say, but I did know a couple people when I lived in North Carolina who did make moonshine for personal consumption. They're long gone now, but hello, Dan. How are you? Nice to meet you. You've been in a cold air balloon. Oh. Well, I learned something new then, because I didn't know such a thing existed. Hello, Crafty Wiser. Nice to meet you. Happy Friday, Elevator. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, Boquito, that's kind of a wild way to go. Hello, Isaac. No, I don't have any beer to do that with, but you have one for me, okay? If you're old enough. If you're underage, please don't, but... Hello, Sam. Welcome. Nice to meet you. All balloons are cold air balloons. Well, I suppose they are. It depends on your definition of cold. If you blow up a balloon in the house, it's 98.6, 37, or 98.6 Fahrenheit, or 37 degrees Celsius. It just depends on if that's hot or cold by your definition, I suppose. I have actually seen a hot air balloon have to make an emergency stop. My parents live pretty close to a decent sized football field. One of the middle schools has a football field, so we've had a couple make an emergency stop. I did see that, Liquid City. Hello, game. Nice to meet you. I hope you're all having a wonderful Friday. No, honey, I'm not available to be married, unfortunately. Nope, I can help nobody get a green card. Sorry. Zeppelins do. I have heard there were a couple different versions of gas for Zeppelins. I've heard there was hydrogen gas, which was one of the really big explosions, and then I've heard there was helium used for Zeppelins, but I don't actually know either of those things for sure, so you might want to Google that and double check me. But I think one of the really big, I think the Hindenburg was disaster, which was a Zeppelin. I'm pretty sure that was from hydrogen gas being flammable. But I'm only about 80% sure, so definitely double check me on that. Oh, I didn't mean to make you cry, game. I'm sorry. Sorry if you hear me drumming. I get I just drum on my legs while I'm talking. Even though I've been doing this for quite some time, I still get kind of nervous. Hi, Kane. Nice to meet you. A Mexican musician once said he would disappear on the count of 3. Uno, dos, poof. He left without a shirt. Ah, that's funny. That's a good one. Ah! Uh-oh. One of these days I'm going to get a different tripod, but for as little as I go on right now, this does the trick. Uno, dos, he disappeared without a trace. And it's another day. Hello, Pierre. How we doing? Nice to meet you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, goodness. I definitely got on without a plan. Same to you, I hope. Yep, I just thought I'd get on for about an hour and see what there is to see. I imagine probably not very many people on. It's Friday and it's getting to be, well, up here in the Northern Hemisphere, it's summertime, but I am from Western New York in the United States. All the way on the other side from the city. About as far away from the city as you can get. But a lot of people think New York is only the city, but I live in farm country and I always talk about that. But yep, I probably do talk a little funny, speak funny. Hello, Ivy. Hello, Carbuncle of Truth. Welcome back. Hello, Jimbo. I don't really follow football very much. I know. But if I did, I do live in Buffalo Bills country. Yeah. I live in between Pittsburgh and Buffalo. So Steelers and Bills are the big teams in my area. Edward, your thoughts are not facts. Learn to distinguish them before they start to rule you. Write your story. Well, that's good advice, Edward, and welcome in. Nice to meet you. Thoughts are never facts. That is very true. That is very true, Edward. Nothing is good or bad, only thinking makes it so, and I do not remember where that quotation came from off the top of my head, but it's always been something that I've believed in. Oh, thank you, Pierre. I appreciate you saying that. Everyone brings light and shadow. That is true. The shadows are important as the light. Do I wear slippers, Ice King Zach? I do sometimes. Welcome in, Zach. It's nice to meet you. Words are cheap and actions cost money. That is very true. Thank you, Jasmine. Welcome in. Professor Snape, how am I? I gotta learn some of Professor Snape's lines because I don't really know them. Can I show you my slippers but put them on? They are all the way over there, honey, so no, I don't want to put on my slippers right now. It's very warm here, but thank you for asking. Yeah, I need to learn some of Professor Snape's lines as well as Mama Cass, and there's another one I get all the time. I forget who, but usually Professor Snape and Mama Cass for the older people. I was on Facebook today thumbing through, and I found out that the Metallica Load album came out 30 years ago today, and I remember buying that cassette tape back in 1996. It was wild. So, hello, Monte Carlo. Nice to meet you. Oh, cupcakes and sweet potatoes. That's cool. Hello, Archie. Nice to meet you. Oh, neat, 95. What kind of burger would Jesus make? I always wonder. Would he use a lamb mix? Possible, Carbuncle of Truth. You never know. How do I deal with the snow in winter? I don't mind the snow terribly. It is hard when I have to shovel and, unbury the car and stuff. Take my banana. Thank you, Archie. It's an odd choice, but would probably taste good. I've actually never had lamb. I'm not sure how that would taste. I know some people usually use like a pork and beef mince to do burgers or meatloafs and such. Oh, thank you, 95. I'll hit you up during winter time. Usually ground beef for sure. Hello, Musa. How you doing? Welcome back in. Good to see ya. You use bologna to make burgers. That's interesting. I've not heard of that. Today is also Veggie Burger Day. I have made things out of vegetables. I've made more loaves than I have burger format with vegetables, but I do know there's a way with I think it's corn and black beans where you can make a veggie burger, but I'm doing good, Musa. Just another day in paradise. I don't believe I've had black bean burgers. I don't really care for them. I have tried like an Impossible Burger and stuff like that, but not actual made from veggie burgers. Hello, Mirza. It is nearly 8 p.m. where I am. Yep, it is 8 p.m. on Friday night. It's Friday, I'm in love. Yep, 95. I'm in Western New York. Agreed. Yeah, some of the meat products, like, it's okay if they are the meat substitute products, it's okay if they don't mimic meat. Like, some of them are good enough on their own. 5 a.m. here, going for your tuition. Well, good luck. Hello, Noid. Lovely. No, I will not be showing my butt today. Some Robert Smith sneaking in. Maybe so. You never can tell. I usually don't stay on too late Friday nights because things get a little sketchy, but no, not today. May you get a 360 for the live one time. No, I'd rather not. Thank you, though. Hello, I love dosa and chutney. Nice to see you. Been a minute. Some people do think hot air balloons are too high. I know there are sometimes, like for some of the county fairs and stuff, where you can go up in a hot air balloon, but they're still tethered. So that may be preferable if you ever want to try it. Not today, no ID. Probably not tomorrow either. Thank you, 95. I appreciate that. That's kind of you. Wind currents are crazy. I really haven't been up high enough to tell, but well, no ID. It's hard to say. I don't think anybody's going to get to see it for a while. It's just going to kind of be there. But I appreciate your interest. Oh, wow, Carbuncle, I did not know that. Do I have Snap? No, I don't have Snapchat, honey. I have seen Up 95. It was a good movie. It was a cute little show. Very sad. So right, I'm okay. It ain't nothing but another day. Only God knows where I'll be if you ever stop loving me. That makes sense. Um, 95, it varies. I usually get on in late afternoon. Hello, love from Iran. Thanks for trying to liberate my country. Oh, well, you stay safe over there, Farza. Or Faraz. Sorry, I probably butchered your name. Forgive me. But you stay safe. Hello, Al Queefer. Good grief. It's a shame that really wasn't the goal, but we love you too. Yep, Mary, myself, has nothing to do with anything outside of these four walls. So, anyway. Hello, Mitchell Dale. How we doing? Nice to meet you. Forgive me, my addiction. Can I please sit on your face for your birthday? Maybe not today, but happy birthday anyway. Interesting. Mountain Dew Zero 95. I really like the zero of most sodas. I was a diet soda drinker for a while, but I really like the zero versions a lot better. I used to drink full flavor Mountain Dew when I was younger, but then I switched to Diet Dew, and such. Soda is so bad for me, but it is the one vice I just have not been able to quit. I used to smoke cigarettes and drink beer and stuff, and I don't do that, but lock me out in the Mountain Dew, my darling. I hear you. But I just cannot quit the pop. I have really been trying to work on it, and I don't drink coffee in the morning. Um, I really have soda to wake up, so we call it pop where I am, but hello, Alpha Q. Nice to meet you. 3.5 to 4.5 of golden teachers will help you figure it out. Well, very good. But in trying to get off the soda, I found I like a couple different beverages. Also, I do like Pure Leaf unsweet tea. It took me a while to get used to unsweet tea, but that's really good. And Walmart actually has fizzy water drinks, and they're really nice. But it usually makes me laugh until snot comes out of my eyeballs. Is that the message? Took a heroic 5 grams last night. Went too deep, but there's no such thing as a prayer trip. Only revelations were meant to see. I have heard that to be true, Alpha. I have not done that myself, but have been present for several people's journeys, if you will, and very interesting things. Very sad when things go sideways, though, unfortunately. Most difficult person to say no to is yourself. I see. That is true. The most difficult person to say no to is yourself. Hello, Patrick Starr. How you doing? Hello, Mommy. Oh, dear. Yep, it's Friday. It's Friday, I'm in love. I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's gray, and Wednesday too. Thursday, I don't care about you. It's Friday, I'm in love. Oh, hello, Caesar. I'm doing good. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, Patrick, I'm sorry you're bored. I'm afraid I am not the most entertaining of ladies myself, but you're welcome to stay here and be bored with me. I don't care if Monday's blue. I might occasionally sing a song. Peaches in the summertime, apples in the fall. If I can't have the one I love, I won't have none at all. Absolutely, Caesar. I am coming for you if I can ever win the lottery. I'm sorry you don't have friends, Patrick, but you're welcome to be here. Shabam, I'm not actually available for dating right now, but thank you. Neither dating nor marriage. No actions of that effect. Anytime, Patrick, anytime. You'll meet some nice people in here, and you'll meet some interesting people always as well. Another Saturday night. Cupid night. Oh, yeah. You know how it is every Friday night. Ah! I am not even messing with this thing anymore. I quit. Well, now you can't see me at all. Hold on, guys. Let me get to getting. Okay. Thanks, Patrick. That's nice. Hello, Nick Tech Gaming. Sorry I'm creepy. I'll do better. I probably won't. This is as good as it gets. No, I don't eat kids. I find them to be terribly chewy. Hello, Auntie. Nice to meet you. I agree, Carbuncle, but oh, you will find so much villainy and pilgrimage here on Friday nights. Hello, Emmett. Nice to see you again. Hope you're well. If I can't have the one I love, I won't have none at all. I just actually had dinner, Patrick. Because it is 8 p.m. where I am. I think it's 8. Yep, it's 8. I had to look behind me. Thank you, Emmett. I appreciate that. Peaches in the summertime, apples in the fall. If I can't have the one I love, I won't have none at all. Fly around my blue-eyed miss, fly around my daisy. Fly around my blue-eyed miss, I swear you drive me crazy. Yep, I don't know what my plan is for this evening. I don't know if I'll come back on in a little while or what we'll do. Oh, see, I have not sang in so long. Singing for my rent and singing for my supper. 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. I must be lonely. Matchbox 20, I think. She said, baby, I can't help but be scared of it all sometimes. And the rain's gonna wash away, I believe in this. It's 3 a.m. I must be lonely. I've had a couple of different people in here this evening from over Europe way. I was watching Baz's live stream not long ago, so yep, I'm at 8. So everybody go check out my friend the Bald Icon and his channel. Oh, insomnia is brutal. I don't wish insomnia on anybody. Peaches in the summertime, apples in the fall. Ah, bummer. Yeah, he was on a good little bit. I think I stayed in there half hour, 45. Should I make more coffee so you can fall back asleep? If coffee helps you to go to sleep, yeah. I know some people are like, oh no, don't drink coffee. I used to be able to drink coffee and go to sleep. So thank you, Shane. I appreciate that. Oh, wow. Thank you, Tiffany. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I'm tired of being alone. So hurry up and... My name is Mary. My channel name is my real name. I was not planning on live streaming when I first made my channel, so it's my government name. I see what you did there, RM. Can you take one of your friends right now? I can't take a friend. Mariana. That's a pretty name. Hello, Zen. No, I cannot right now. They're not so pretty. You don't take one of my good friends on you. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I'm from Western New York in the United States. Oh, congratulations, Emmett. Good for you. Hello, Pat. Hello, Zeno. Hello, Ken. How are you? No, Zen, I'm not going to show my feet. Oh, thank you, Pat. I appreciate that. Oh, Caesar, it's Friday. You know how it is. You know how we do. Emmett, where do you live in Florida? If you don't mind my asking. I ask because there's a Florida sheriff from Polk County, and I love to watch him. Sheriff Grady Judd. I watch his morning briefing every morning. Oh, nice, Ken. I actually live pretty far away from the city. I live near Buffalo. So if you've been to Niagara Falls or anything, you're not far from me. Good morning, Pat. It's actually 8 o'clock at night where I am. No, Zenny, I'm not going to show my feet. And please don't spam my chat, or Caesar will throw his wrench at you and you'll have to leave. And we don't want you to leave, Zen. We want you to stay. So please don't spam. Oh, if you go up, Caesar, there's a button in the corner over here-ish, and it is 3 dots. You press the 3 dots, and then it'll give you the main screen, and you can arrow down. And it should say live chat top messages. So you just touch that and have it say all messages. Yep, where it says top message, hit it. I forgot how to do that. Hello, Hazel. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hello, Paul. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Orlando, raised in Jacksonville, moved to Kentucky. I hope you enjoy Kentucky. I've never been. It looks very beautiful, but we're glad you stopped in, Paul. If you want to hang out, feel free. If you want to scroll on, it was nice to meet you. Oh, goodness. I sure look tired today. I always look so tired. Hello, Meow. How are you? I don't know you either, but I'm doing pretty good. I hope you're well. Florida is crowded and hot. Oh, my. Hello, Anthony. No, I'm not going to snore right now. I don't really do sleep streams, honey. I got some money because I just got paid. Oh, thank you, Meow. That's very nice of you. Oh, it's neat how you make the little symbol things. Those are cool. We used to make those a lot over on AOL Messenger, if that tells you how old I am, and in email and such. I remember thinking it was the coolest thing in the world when you could do that and the little pictures came up. And now it's so common. I don't really have a topic. I just kind of come on here and talk. I used to do crafts when I was able, but I haven't been able to do that. Hello, Sarah. Nice to meet you. Nope, I didn't do any political campaigning. And we don't really do politics here. Oh dear. I don't actually have any bumper stickers on my car. It's a car. Well, good luck, Meow. Oh my. No, definitely not a Karen. My name's Mary, but thank you. Hello, Zen. I have not been in a hot air balloon. That's fine, Caesar. That's why I gave you Supreme Chancellor authority to handle things as you see fit. That's a nice name, Zen like Monk. That's cool. It happens, Meow. People come on live streams and are just mean to others for no reason, really. I couldn't say, Zen. People have a lot of different reasons for doing many things. Hello, Mad Max. I don't really watch a lot of TV, actually. I like a lot of older shows that probably aren't even common. If you go to the rerun channels, I liked The Golden Girls a lot years ago. But that would have been my favorite show. I haven't really seen anything I'm interested in nowadays. I am kind of afraid of heights too, Caesar. One of the funniest things that's ever happened to me is MLG and I climbed a mountain, and I almost wasn't gonna go. Uh, I almost wasn't gonna go to the top of the fire tower because I'm afraid of heights. So MLG talked me into going to the top of the fire tower, and then he's like, "Yeah, that probably wasn't real safe." I'm like, "Oh, thanks." Now that I already did it and the whole thing's shaking, but yeah, that probably was shaky. Then I gotta tell you, I don't understand why people would jump out of a perfectly good airplane myself, at least in a hot air balloon. You're in a basket and you stay in the basket, theoretically. Well, meow, I've had many a needles inside of me, medical issues, not drug user. And not that there's anything wrong with that. If that's you, that's you. But a lot of people, if they look away, then it's not as bad. I've had to have a lot of needles like in my knees and such. Hello again, Tiffany. Welcome back. What if the balloon pops? Well, I imagine that's a very rapid descent. Oh, like an IV. Yeah, meow. IVs aren't fun. Parasailing as well. Oh, goodness. I hate to hear that, Tiffany. I will pray for his recovery. My mom actually is in remission from multiple myeloma, and she had a port and a lot of needles, and it was really tough. But she's been doing really well, so we're very fortunate. I would be too afraid to parasail, Zen. I don't know. I kind of like to be on the ground most of the time. There's just too many ways things can go wrong in the air. Oh my, Tiffany, that's tough. I hate to hear that. Too many ways things can go wrong, especially like if there's cords and you can get tangled in power lines or, just no thank you. Final Destination, exactly that. Same with the sea. I do agree, Caesar. I'm a pretty decent swimmer though, so I'm not as afraid of the water. I don't really like to go out terribly deep, but I'd probably be more likely to go on something in the water just because I'm decently confident with my ability to swim. I can understand, Tiffany. And if you need to, you do that. It's enough. It's a tough enough time, and you just gotta give yourself grace to have your feelings about it because you're gonna. Oh, I understand, Caesar. Yeah, even though I can swim, if I'm going in a boat, I like to have a life jacket with me. I can understand then. Water's not for everybody either. Oof. he says, or what's your last name? My last name's Mistretta. Well, I hope you don't, Tiffany. I hope you can find some joy today, even if it's hard. It's definitely easy to let trying situations take over our mental. See, I kind of understand about not wanting to snorkel. Like, I would be fine if I stayed on the surface and my little tube was right there. But I'd be kind of afraid. Hello, top tier. How you doing? Oh, dear meow. Yeah, it is pretty scary. I am not available for dating at this time, unfortunately. Oh, I gotta stop turning green every time anybody asks me that. It's an honest question. Just in a little bit of a weird place. Oh, I'm sorry, Tiffany. I hate that. Hello, Courage. How are you? Welcome in. Nice to meet you. Hello again, Musa. How are you? Hello, Jamal. Welcome back. Oh my. I do not know what my neighbors are doing next door. It sounds like they're breaking your house. Musa, yes, technically I am married. I'm doing good, Jamal. Thank you. Zen like monk. That is a great name. Give me my older sister home alone. 666. You ain't about me no fair. You really know how to make me cry. Anytime, Tiffany. You have a good day, honey. Okay. My ex-boyfriend. Calliope, why do you look so angry, honey? Oh, fantastic, Jamal. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Well, there. San Francisco's really far away from Mary, but I do. Let me show you my cat, who is right in front of me. Excuse the background mess, but that is Calliope. Hello, biology. Musa, I'm not standing up, buddy. Have I seen an angry Scotsman? I have not recently. Bro's chillin'. I am. I don't want to stand up, Musa. No troll, try Xanax. Oh dear. Fellow Scott. Oh, guys, let's try and be all right. Some other people don't have an outlet. You were in a hot air balloon last year in Turkey. Oh, wow. That's cool. It's okay. Not a problem, buddy. Came to support your country's team, Algeria, and the American team in the World Cup. Fantastic, Jamal. I hope you enjoy your stay. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I am going to move my table. Maybe. Oh, thank you, Zen. I appreciate you. Interesting. Okay. Now. Ah! Okay. Maybe that works. Oof. Pardon me while I wrap up in my blanket, even though it is hot here, but. Oh, honestly. Zen, I actually already had dinner. I just had nuggets. Nothing exciting. Hello, Tracy. How are you? Welcome back. Oh, no. Honey, we're not winning here. Oh, dear. Whatever. My face is irrelevant. Anyway, oh, I'm sorry you're not eating tonight, Tiffany. Which food do I like? Oh, Paisley's in Scotland, Mary. Do. Coming back. Well, I like quite a wide variety of foods. I do eat a lot of chicken. I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, of course. Not as many vegetables. I really only like carrots and Brussels sprouts, broccoli, that kind of stuff. But I eat a lot of chicken. Hello, Ray. Nice to meet you. Hello, Big Cheese. I don't have many. Whatever works for an individual society is their business. I don't know. All of the Scots in the America for World Cup, Mary. Pretty much, Caesar. That's okay. Musa, I'm 43. Thank you, Ray. That's very kind of you to say. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll, guys. It looks like no's had it by 74% of 78 votes. So most people have not been in a hot air balloon. Oh, thank you, Zen. Yeah, I'm lucky. I've aged really well. Oh, cousins in Vancouver. That's nice. Oh, you're talking to Caesar. Hello, Ellie. Nice to meet you. Thank you, Ray. Not very kind of you to say. Musa, I was born in 1982. Please excuse all of my jackets above my head. Another Saturday and I ain't got nobody. Ellie, why are you upset, honey? Please don't spam, sweetheart. I've read your message. Oh, thank you, Ray. That's kind of you. Yep, I usually have a hoodie that I wear for a jacket. Oh, nice, Musa. I hear you, Courage. That's a good one. You might as well have a reason to come, right? Even if it is for the sporting event. Ray, I'm actually not available for dating right now. I'm not single legally, no. Is Ellie my kid? I don't have any children, so. Yep, no babies. I am an aunt of five, though, ranging in ages from 9 to 25 already in 5 days. Holy Moses. Hello, Amir. I'm actually a lady, but thank you. Good, you dodged a bullet. Yep. Depends on how you look at it. A lot of people feel like I missed out on something, so. Hello, Paul. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Oh, thank you, Ray. I appreciate that. Nothing wrong with that, Courage. 23 was a good age. Hello, Fred. Nice to meet you. No problem, Amir. It happens. Oh, goodness, then. My own health drained my finances, but thank you. Hello, Jaya. Doing many things. Really just sitting here talking. It's nice to meet you. I see. Hi again, Amir. Oh, that's okay, Zen. We've learned to laugh about it around here. Zen was actually the name of one of my characters I wrote in a story years ago. Oh, thank you, Ray. I try to be happy. Well, Musa, you can figure out my birthday. You'll just have to go and watch my videos. Because on one of my shorts, I have a birthday cake. Um, I wrote a lot of stories then, but I'm not published or anything. I just like to write. Oh, Ray, you're very kind. Thank you. Janai. That's a pretty name. Yep, I haven't written in a while. I do this character AI thing, and it's kind of like writing stories. It's a little more like kind of choose your own adventure in a way. Like you write things, and then the character does it, and then the other character responds. I screw around with it all the time. Yeah, I actually really did get into writing as a kid. Um, I just like to write stories, and I had a really good imagination. Hello again, Caesar. Thank you, Ray. Where are you from, Ray? Just out of curiosity. It is. It started, I used to write new episodes of my favorite shows on Nickelodeon. There was this show called 15. God, I can't believe how old I am. But my favorite comic book series, I'm not crazy into comic books or anything like that. I have seen a lot of the Marvel movies. Most of the fellas I've dated or been married to liked the Marvel series, so I have seen a lot of like the Marvels and the Batmans and stuff. Oh, Texas. Texas is beautiful, right? I imagine you're very happy there. Hello again, Musa. Or graphic novel. I really did like the Wolverine origin stories and such. My last ex before my husband actually was a really good artist, and he could draw Wolverine really well, and he loved Wolverine. So he had this origin book of like the comic books and graphic novels and so on, and it was really neat to read. That I didn't mind, but yep, I always try to learn whatever the fella I'm with interests are. Um, so I've learned a lot about random things that aren't really my thing, but you know, my things are I really like to craft, I really like to cook. I don't play video games, but again, I know quite a bit about video games. My ex was a really big gamer. So I used to like, or he was really into like first person shooters and so on. Yeah, right, I'm okay. I guess I'm okay. Maybe. I don't know. No, not really. But we're doing our best. Yep. And so, um, but my things are, I love to go for drives. Driving is my favorite thing. I have not gone for a drive in days and I need to do that. But I love to drive. I used to love to do arts and crafts until my arm became junk, but we'll get back to that sometime. I don't know too much about anime. The only animated series that I followed a little and that I actually liked was the Dragon Ball stuff for a while. But I don't really follow too much of it now, to be honest. I music is my thing. I know a lot about music and I really like music. Um, I'm still learning a lot about the more current artists and stuff. But I like all different kinds of music. I would say comic artist or music artist. Um, if I had to pick only one who I listen to the most, who do I listen to the most? I would probably say Bruce Springsteen. I listen to the most. Most consistently. I don't necessarily agree with all of his politics, but I love his music. Like a lot of the artists I listen to, I don't really like what they do in life, but I like their music. Um, and Fleetwood Mac, I listen to a lot and have ever since I was little. Um, U2 also, Metallica and Nirvana, and the Doors and the Beatles. Those are probably like my six or seven favorites off the top of my head. Yeah, definitely separate the music from the person. Tom Petty. Liked Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers too. Um, I like a little bit of every genre of music, really. I don't know as much about like K-pop, um, like a song or two. Oh, thank you. I usually wear black shirts like every day. Um, you caught me on a random day when I'm not, but yeah, I my mom's like, okay, I'm not buying you all black shirts, so you have to pick a couple other colors. So I picked this purple shade, and I think I have browns and maybe one or two greens, but yeah, mostly black every day. all day. Oh, nice then. I have never been to Japan, but I've seen a lot of videos on it, and it's very interesting to me. Unfortunately, I'm living vicariously through a lot of people right now, and because I'm not really able to travel so much, so I like to watch a lot of YouTube videos about traveling in other countries and stuff, and I like to learn as much as I can about as many different things as possible. Definitely. Um, I do know some of the more modern pop artists. I like Sabrina Carpenter quite a bit, and Tate McRae, I would say. Yeah, Japan looks really, really clean. I was talking to somebody in here the other day who said outside of the tourist areas, it's not like that, but it's hard to say if somebody in here is truthful or not. You know, you can be anybody you want to be on here. You gonna come up and say hi to everybody, Calliope? Come on, baby. Come here. No, you're not feeling it today. Hello, Hasnan. Hasnayan. I'm sorry. I always can say the name the second time I look at it, but never the first. Where's my bear? My bear is all the way over there. Oh, wow. Welcome back again, Ivy. How are you? Hasnayan. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Tell you, oh, goodness, Musa, absolutely not. No, 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 no. um, Marriage is what you make of it. And I recommend doing it for people who want to do it and are ready and able to commit. Well, thank you, Ray. I appreciate that. Um, I am definitely not photographing well this evening, but we're plodding along. Go extra miles to show that you are the one thing that I got. Look at the sky, I know you. I try to, Zen. I have moments. Musa, when I got married, I was in a love marriage, yes. Um, it's not very common in the USA to have an arranged marriage unless people do it for religious reasons, but mostly in the United States, people marry for love. Oh, that's kind of you, Ray. Thank you. I see what you did there, G King. Creative, creative. Oh my, I really need to brush my hair. It is not doing great. Ah, but it happens. I don't know why I am in a blanket. It is Caesar. No problem, Musa. Happy to let you know. Um, I always have my blanket on me. I don't know why. It just is what it is. And I'm not even cold. I'm just like do 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 do. But I probably should have done something else today. But and if you haven't, guys, if you could please hit the red subscribe button for me up in the corner, you'll always be able to find out what's going on here at the Bear Den. I don't really have a consistent upload schedule right now, and so on, but that way you can always find me. It is point out that you are lazy because Blanket loves you. Well, that may be Musa. I always sleep with something on the bed as well. Like, even when it's hot, I at least have like a flat sheet. Oh, thank you, Zen. I appreciate your subscription. Give me just 1 second, guys. Gonna move the table back. There we go. Okay. Turn my head. Sometimes late at night I get on and listen to music and sing. I am an okay singer. I am definitely not great, but some days I hit it out of the park. Turn my head. Oh, you're very kind to me, Ray. Texas. A mansion with a Lexus down in Texas. It's more like apartment 8, cellular is prepaid. Zen, I actually sleep with a fan, but that's the only noise I have is the fan. You can have anything I've got. All of me right on the spot. Na 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 na. I don't even know what I'm singing. I do. It's Anything by Jaheim. I don't know where that came from, but oh, we are about to be in deep trouble. Rations are low. I am going to have to go to the store. Mary hates going to the store. I could just have it not DoorDashed. What's the other one? But then the pop will cost me $100 million. Yep, I love Mountain Dew Zero. Where Uber Eats. I do not know what Uber Eats is. Thank you, Ray. It's much better when it's combed, but Musa, it is a very, very, very long story that I don't want to get into, so we're not gonna. In the next town over in a house. Granted, in one of my family members' houses, but whatever, we digress. Right, Zen? Hello, Finn. How we doing? Nice to see you. Oh, this is not how Mary thought Mary's life was going to go. I am not a fan, Zen. I would rather not. There is a grocery store like a mile up the road. However, I just... Hello, Rick. How you doing? I could have just gone to Walmart, I guess. I still can drive my car, yeah. Crawfin? No, no. We don't do that here. That's not nice. How dare he interrupt Zen? Zen was speaking to me. Zen and Ray were speaking. Anyways, excuse me. Okay, especially when you need to buy more water and you're on your last bottle. Amen to that. Thankfully, where I live, the water is pretty drinkable here, so I'm sorry about that, guys. Cruffin was very rude. I'm sure he will be back on his next account doing the same thing in about 5 minutes. Because unfortunately, that happens a lot on Friday nights. No, Brandon, it's not a wig. Anyway. Nice to meet you. It would probably look a lot better. No, Brandon, that's not very nice. I'll wear my hair how I want on my channel. Musa, enough to bench press you. Well, the thing is, I'm not on here to model, so... This says Mary at the very end. This does not say Mary's modeling channel, so... Why? Well, Musa, because... I find that if I stay this size, I'm very difficult to kidnap. So, you know, that and it helps weed out the crazies. And it keeps me single, thank God. I guess I'm being goofy, but that's okay. Hello, BBH. How we doing? All right, Zen. We'll see you when you come back, if you do. Yep, it's getting to be that time of night. Almost time to go. Oh, dear Caesar, that's awful. Well, Musa, I'm glad you love healthy people, and I encourage you to go find one. Good day. I'm doing okay. You know, we're doing as good as we do. Another Saturday day and I ain't got nobody. I got some money and I just got paid. You can have any. It is, it is. TCM. Turner Classic Movies? Well, Musa, I'm glad your wife is healthy. Good for her. Excellent news. Hello, Ray. Welcome back. Good to see you. Oh, they do that. Especially Friday nights. Friday nights are very not kind to streamer ladies. Thanks, BBH. That's cool of you. Yeah, they really don't. Most adults, if you see something you don't like, you just... It's good stuff. Well, Ray, I'm glad you do. I will be here as long as I'm here. I also am not a fan of it. I just don't think we need to comment on each other's bodies because it's just not nice. And I mean, even positives can go too far in the other direction as well. I'd rather be known for being a smart or funny lady than for anybody to comment on my looks either way. But it is what it is. Oh, thanks. That's nice of you to say. I'm just a normal person. And as I joke around and say, I never said this was Mary's modeling channel, so. It is, and sometimes it gets hard. Honestly, there's a lot of times where I don't stream if I'm not in the right headspace to deal with all that because it's just hard. Thanks, Ray. I appreciate you. And you know, especially like I've been following oh, thank you for that. I just had a whole blank moment where I couldn't remember how to moderate on my side. I'm like, what do I do? Because moderating when you're the streamer and moderating when you're just a regular mod are completely different. So I just went completely blank. I didn't know how to moderate. Oh, absolutely. As I started to say, I've been following the story about the Alaskan Bush people star who recently died up in Washington, and he was getting really viciously bullied online a lot. And while that probably wasn't the only cause, you know, it probably was a contributing factor, and I just really feel bad. Thinkin' Pup, quote of the day. Hold on, I'm thinking. Oh, I had a good one earlier. If you don't want it known, don't do it. Oh, you're from British Columbia. Okay. Yeah. Um, it's very sad. He was actually my favorite one because he and I were roughly the same age, and he was the oldest child. And, you know, as the oldest child, you relate to other oldest children, and there's a lot of unspoken responsibility on you to be the example. And so it just, that kind of hit home for me. And it just was really sad. And he was just such a beautiful soul, too. And to go back and watch some of his videos and see some of the comments on there, it was unnecessary. A lot of it was. Hello, Mark. How you doing? No, they don't. And really, YouTube does nothing about it. Like, you can report people all day long, and they don't care. It has nothing to, they're not going to fix anything. They're not going to take any accountability. This isn't that kind of YouTube channel, Mark. Have a nice day, though. Other places you can go where ladies will do that. Yeah, they are. And honestly, they punish you you if you block people from saying certain things, or you you know, if you hide too many people on your channel, they won't push you out. And so it's kind of hard because you kind of have to let your chat roll and just be past it. Oh no, Caesar, that sucks. The three little dots in the corner. Hello, Zen. Welcome back. No, Coconut, I'm not having any red wine. Hello, Bubba Gump. I didn't feel that. It's not sometimes, Muzz, but oh no, that's weird. But also, you know, I only come on here when I'm in the right headspace to deal with people's mayhem and foolishness. And if I'm not, I don't do it. But yeah, I definitely would tell anybody who struggles with their mental health that maybe streaming is not always the right answer, or commenting. Then I try to ignore it, and I try to live by the quote, if I wouldn't go to someone for advice, their opinion doesn't matter. And some people really aren't worth being thought well of by. That's okay, Muzz. It can be really hard. And it is nerve-wracking to come on a live, and I had a lot harder of a time with it at first because I do get ragged on for my appearance a lot, and it's really irritating, especially like when I was on here doing like craft stuff for somebody to come on here and they could only see my hands, and then to just be like, oh, you have such fat hands. It's like, you know, get out. So I did have a harder time with it in the beginning, but I've kind of gotten used to it the more I've done it. And oh, they absolutely are, Zen. That is so true. So I just kind of, you know, I try to do my own thing, and I have really good moderators, Caesar, of course, and I have other moderators who have their own channels, so that helps because, you know, we kind of support each other in that manner. Thank you, Muzz. I appreciate that. But I do get ragged on for my appearance a lot, or I do a lot of food reviews, and I do that on shorts just to basically have shorts content. And I don't go out of my way to like buy food to review. Like if I'm already doing it, then I do it. But yeah, people are just like, people think because you post stuff like that, they can comment on your diet and your weight. And you're only really seeing a snippet of anybody online. It is BBH. One of the, there's a lot of people on here. Like, there's a girl that's about my size, and she has a husband who is a bodybuilder, and he is in peak physical form, and she is more my build. And people just give them so much hate, and it's like people couldn't comprehend the fact that they're in love. It's crazy. They would, Muzz. Even if it wasn't my looks, it would be, oh, this craft is stupid, or just whatever. I see what you did there, Dory. Funny. Yeah, I do see that, BBH. It's awful. And honestly, like, any two people can fall in love. It's not anybody else's business. Like, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people who I would think are absolutely beautiful get the dumbest comments for so much. Like, oh, your forehead's. Who looks at anyone's forehead? Like, honestly. Yeah. Thank you, Muzz. I appreciate that. Ugh. That's awful, BBH. I hate you had that happen. They do. People really just love to hate. Oh my. Yeah, it's wild. They people really do need to look in a soul, because you know what? Sooner or later we all get old, and anything could happen where you can lose your looks. Like, everybody's going to age. Everybody's going to, you know, think you're going to change. Everybody's going to change. I look completely different than I did 20 years ago. In 20 more years, I'm probably going to look completely different. But I'm still going to be Mary. So whoever falls in love with me is hopefully going to fall in love with that and go from there. Ah, that's really cool. Absolutely, Zen. Anything can happen. Like, anything can happen at any time. You never know. I would always tell anybody, fall in love with the personality, don't fall in love with the money, don't fall in love with the looks. Because the personality and the sense of humor is what's going to carry you when life decides it's going to be terrible. And, you know, anything could happen. It's like that one song says, we're all one phone call away from our knees. And it's true. Absolutely. Oh, goodness. And I mean, I try to make everybody feel as welcome as I can in here. And, I'll let people tease and be silly for a little bit, but then it's just like, okay, you need to stop because it's not funny anymore. But I really do like my audience for the most part. Um, like, the guys that come in here and are like, shout out my friend Mike, whatever, for their birthday, or Dixon, or, stuff like that. Okay, that's haha, tongue in cheek funny, but I don't like it when people come in here and start spewing hate or anything like that. And I don't like to talk about religion and politics in here because you always make one group or the other feel isolated, and I would rather not do that. But yeah, I'd rather everybody feels like they can come in here and hang out, but there are certain people who have abused the privilege of being on my channel who we've unfortunately had to part ways with, but I still don't wish them any negativity, and I, you know, would never want anybody to go to their channel and cause mayhem and foolishness, but sometimes you just have to part ways with people, and that is what it is. And, sometimes what is presented here of my life is very, yeah, people have gone rogue. Oh, this is real. This is my kitchen window. And a light. Yep, I have a rhododendron bush right behind me. Oh, it's already starting to die. The rhododendron bush is good for about 3 weeks, and then it just trips. It can. My very best friend lives about 45 minutes away from me, and I don't see them as often as I wish I did. And that is my alive best friend. My unfortunately departed best friend has been gone since we were 30. And so that's very hard. I was not prepared to go the rest of my life without my best friend, but God issued me others, so I'm glad for that. But sometimes it's nice to talk to somebody who knows you from way back there so they can remind you exactly who you are when life goes crazy. People do come and go. You never know who's going to be around. Yep. And sometimes it's easier to be friends on here where you don't necessarily, know each other. Oh, that's hard, Zen. Most of my friends live pretty far away. Oh my. Unfortunately, people can cause a lot of trouble for others. It is scary to open up, Muzz, for sure. Especially if you've been hurt, it's very hard to open up again and restart and trust, and it's just hard. And hard to repair trust once it's been destroyed. It does sometimes, but it can feel powerful, but it can also be really lonely too. Just because I don't need anybody doesn't mean I don't want anybody sometimes. Oh my. The Lord really did provide us with great animals. If you guys get a chance, scroll through my thumbnails and you'll see my cat, who I am absolutely in love with. Her name's Calliope, and I've had her 5 years already. Um, it just came up in my Facebook memories, a picture of Joe and her when she was a baby, and I was just like, wow, we've already been here for 5 years. She's a calico. A calico American short hair, I believe. But she is absolutely beautiful, and she knows it. Oh, they absolutely are. Um, but she's an only cat, so I like cats very much. I had a pet before her. I had a fair goldfish that I had for 8 years, named Mumford, and Mumford was my very favorite pet that I've ever had. Calliope and I have gotten a lot closer over the last little bit, and so at first she really wasn't crazy about me, but now she likes me a little better, and she even sleeps with me sometimes, which she never used to do. So it's definitely it's pretty wild. Yep, Muzz. This goldfish had a very charmed life, if I may say so. Um, my sister-in-law actually won him for me at the fair after the last breakup before my husband, and I ended up having the fish all the way through my husband in my first years of marriage too. So, yeah, definitely spoiled fish. But yeah, R.I.P. Mumford. I sure miss my fish. Occasionally, every now and again, I still post I miss Mumford on Facebook. Yep, I kept Mumford for 8 years. I don't know how I kept Mumford alive. Um, Mumford got his name from the band Mumford and Sons because I really, really liked that song "Believe" that came out that year, and so I named him Mumford. Oh God, I'll have to post Mumford's picture. Yes, I have pictures of this fish. This fish had a funeral. Like, we sent him off with eulogies and playing Salisbury Hill, and he's still buried in my parents' backyard. Like, oh dear, Zen, that has happened. Aw, thanks, BBH. Appreciate that. You may call it the seaman, and you've only lost the light. Present all your pretty feelings, maybe comfort you tonight. And I'm running over something. This is Sparta! Oh my, Leonidas. I do remember you, dog lover. How have you been? I hope you're doing well, honey, and I hope you're doing good in school. Caesar, do you have to go, darling? I am so glad you're doing great. I was hoping I'd run into you, my dear. Olivia. How are you? Inject your soul in. Hello, alcoholic. I am. Oh, dear, Caesar. Well, you have a good day, darling. Don't work too hard. I am unfortunately not able to mingle or be single right now. I am legally married. Have a good night, C. Thank you for modding for me, bud. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Gen Z. I have to do that. Actually, I'm a Zennial X Ennial. So I'm 82. So some people are like, oh, you're Gen Z. Some people are like, no, you're a millennial. I answer to everything. It doesn't matter. I guess alcoholics. She said I'm Gen Z and switched it up. Oh no, Zennial. I meant to say Gen X. Because Zennial is pronounced Zennial for XEI or XENNIAL and ZENIAAL. I watch Gen X Talks a lot, and the general on Gen X Talks says you can pack up your gear and cross the line anytime you want. So, as far as I'm concerned with that, I'm Gen X. So, I honestly don't know the years. It was nice to see you too, Dog Lover. I'm so glad you stopped in, and I'm so glad you're doing well, honey. Goodness. I'm not sure when the cutoffs are. Thank you. I'm glad to be here with Gen Z or wherever I may fall. But yeah, I get boomered a lot, like okay boomer, and I'm like, whoa. Because my parents aren't even technically boomers. They were born in 65, so they're Gen X as well. So, yeah, I'm definitely not a boomer. I do have, I guess, to some kids, I probably do have boomer traits, but well, especially with some of the more modern technology things, I do have to have my nieces and nephews explain stuff to me sometimes because I'm just like, honey, I don't understand what we're doing here. I actually don't live terribly far away from Canada. Um, where I live in New York, I'm about 2 hours away from Niagara Falls. Dad is going to talk. Oh. Do you know what he's saying? Figaro. Hello, Gazon. Come va? Oh, nice, BBH. Congratulations on being a daddy. Oh, Prince George. 3. Chicks and geese and ducks better scurry when I take you out in my Surrey. When I take you out in my Surrey with a French on top. Well, leatherback sea turtle. Very good. Hello, IDK. How are you? Of Xander, Rex, and his pitiful wrath. Galzone, I am not, honey. My trembling. No, I know where Newfoundland is. That's okay. You guys are more than welcome to talk in here. In fact, I appreciate it because it's helping my chat engagement. Hallelujah. Hello, Anne and Pan Choli. Unfortunately, I'm not available for marriage right now, but it was nice to meet you. Am I available for The Price is Right? Bubblegum, as much as I love Drew Carey and The Price is Right, I just don't think I have it in my schedule this week, my friend. Always up for friends, Anna. In the chat letter, Harry, her, my Lily, like, what? Hello, investigator. Oh, God. It's that time of day. Mimi. That's the other one people give me all the time. Mimi. I forgot about that. Well, I hate to disappoint Drew. Anna, my country is the United States. The last book I read was by Patricia Cornwall, and it was called Scarpetta. It's an older book, but that was the last one I read in its entirety. Do I live in a cave up in the hills? No, Marquise, but I would consider it. Welcome back, Ivanka. How are you? Oh, thank you, Anna. That's kind of you to say. Oh my. Well, investigator, if that's what makes you happy, darling, you go right ahead and do it. Doing good, Ivanka. Avantika. Sorry, I keep saying your name wrong, honey. Forgive me. $43. Doing it in 15. Very good. Enjoy yourself, investigator. Good for you. Oh, thank you, Ava. Ava, nice to meet you. Thank you for coming back in today. Nothing wrong with you, Anna. I do not, Sunny Rainbow. No, Ava, I'm not bored. Oh dear. Mark, there's far worse things I could be. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate that. Julie. What's that, a girl? Oh, just say I'm up and up. You have a good day, BBH. It was so nice to meet you. Take care. Come see us again. Guys, if you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and come back and see us at the Bear Den again anytime. We are just having a chill evening here. Not really doing too much exciting. Oh, great, guys. I appreciate everybody that's subscribed this evening. Please excuse me. I have ficus in my eye, and it's not making me happy. So I don't want to talk about Scarpetta. What would you like to know, Bubba Gump? I actually read those books out of order. I didn't see your thing. I'm a doodle. Sorry. Oh, that's weird. I'm on all message. Yes, it is, Bubba Gump. Honestly, as much of a jerk as he is, my favorite character is Marino. But yeah, it's definitely cool to watch Lucy's evolution and so on. But yeah, I love Scarpetta. I liked the whole series. I actually didn't start reading it until All That Remains. And I haven't read the whole series. I've kind of read out of order and in different chunks, but Scarpetta was the last one I read. Jenny? Where's Jenny, Bubba? Bye, Zen. You have a good evening. It was so nice to meet you. Hold me, baby. Drive me crazy. Touch me all night long. Make me love you. I agree. I like that he's not perfect. While Benton is an interesting character, I like that Pete's not perfect. And Pete's just kind of more like men I've known in my life, I guess, and maybe that's why I identify with him more so. And Benton's kind of like the guys I'm out of class or that are out of my league. But that whole series is actually why I wanted to be a coroner. I didn't end up not a rage bait. Oh, that's interesting. Get a job, Aunt. What's a job? Can you buy a job at the store? What is that? Anyways, the grown-ups were talking. So, Bubba. But yeah, some of the killers in the series were just so well written, and she is just a brilliant, brilliant writer. Patricia Cornwell is. Cromwell. I don't know where I got. Whatever. Anyway, Patricia Cromwell. And I like her knowledge base as well. But that's actually why I wanted to be a forensic pathologist, was that whole series. And I started down that path, and then I ended up being a psychologist. Or not like a licensed psychologist, but I ended up in the field of psychology and mental health. Be that as it may. I have this one stupid piece of hair right in my way. How am I in the field if I'm not qualified? You can be an aide with just a bachelor's, and that's what I did for most of my career, is I was a psychiatric aide. And there's other things you can do with different levels of state certifications. So there's a lot you can do in the field without needing your master's. Oh, Bubba, that's kind of you. Thank you. I imagine Benton to kind of be like, I guess I want to say a preppier person. And I kind of imagine Pete Marino to be more like kind of just your beer drinking guy. I imagine Benton sits down with a good scotch and Pete sits down with a good beer. I guess really that's the only differences. Sociology is very interesting as well. It's very hard to get a job in sociology specifically. I would definitely say job-wise, psychology is the better of the two options, but I would certainly encourage minoring in sociology. because there's a lot you can do with that as well. But I also am a little out of practice. It's been a lot of years, but out of my league, more than just a dream. Oh, people are definitely strange. But even if you go in psychology, I would have a backup plan because it is very easy to get burnt out on mental health work, especially. Um, it's very, that's one of the jobs where it's very hard not to take it home with you. Um, that's very true, Bubba. It's a unique set of qualifications. I definitely, it's kind of hard for me to encourage anybody. Oh, good. Yeah, that definitely helps. Helping people find the humor in life are is a very good trait to have. It would be hard for me currently to say yes, going to college is absolutely a good idea and you should do it. Um, Trade schools are a thing and they're really useful as well. There's a lot of ways you can go through trade school and help people and study and analyze people. So always keep your horizons open. Don't pigeonhole yourself in one path. Out of my league. Yeah, I wish I would have done things differently, honestly. I either needed to go a little longer or not at all. I kind of didn't really go the right amount, but it is what it is. Um, I think if I had it all over to do again, I probably would have gone into funeral directing or something in that area. Um, I really think I would have been good at that. Yeah, you can make a lot of money in the trades for sure. One of my very best friends works in concrete and he makes ridiculous money, like because he's skilled. It's skilled. Oh, absolutely, Muzz. Um things kind of are at a weird place in my life right now, so things are we're at a I don't know. Bubba, that's so true. Yeah, definitely steady work there. People are always dying. Oh no, you're totally fine, Muzz. Don't feel bad at all. Um, Healthcare is also a good field to get into, but that again is also one you can get very burnt out on. I know, like, I know I'm talking a lot about being burnt out and stuff, but I'm at a stage in life where I'm old enough to see kind of the error of different paths. So, um, Just speaking from the wisdom of my experience, hopefully saving somebody else from a little bit of misery. More than just a dream. Very true, Muzz. A gal who is married to a friend of my brother's is a healthcare worker, and some of the stuff she says, I'm just like, because you usually think, I always had a high opinion of people in the healthcare profession because, life or death decisions. But yeah, a lot of it is like Grey's Anatomy level drama. It's something else, not what I would have expected. Amen to that, Bubba. Absolutely. I've dealt with a lot of doctors in the last couple of years, and so I kind of am just like, oh my Lord. You are so pretty. Yes, you are. You are the prettiest kitty I have ever seen. Sorry, I just had to tell my cat she was pretty. It was completely necessary. Yeah, it's definitely weird to be like, oh, this person's going to save my life, and they were just bumping uglies with the lab tech in the hallway. Yeah, they really do, Bubba. And they definitely don't like it when I've had people be like, oh, you shouldn't Google things. Well, I'm sorry. It's my job to learn about the things that are, causing my life difficulties. And I figured we were in a collaboration, not a dictatorship. So you have 60 other patients. I only have one life. So maybe we could work together a little better. But yeah, I have a lot of autoimmune and arthritic issues and so on. And I'm actually waiting to see if I'm going to have neck surgery and a whole bunch of other things. None of which make me happy. But we're doing what we can do, and we're riding the day as it comes. I said riding the day. Oh my God, someone's going to bust my cojones for that. Oh well. But anyways, friends, I have enjoyed my time with you, but I need to get off the internet and go do something productive with my life. I should probably get the vacuuming done and so on and so forth, but oh, it's so irritating. They have tried to test me for the MS, but I don't have the lesions, and they have not been able to do a successful spinal tap on me. I just had a blood patch back in February because they had an unsuccessful myelogram, and I ended up with a spinal fluid leak, but that's a whole other story. But I really should try and get some housework done, but I have enjoyed meeting all of you, Bubba and Muzz. It was great to meet you, and I hope to see you again here at the Bear Den. But you all have a good evening and stay healthy, and we will see you again soon. Thank you for dropping by the Bear Den. Bye.